What's up, guys? Nate here. Just wanted to show you guys some stuff I've been working on lately, and a few things I've gotten finished. First off, I wanted to show off. I had a design, or have a design for a. It's a frame lock, and I have a design for a slip joint version of said frame lock. So the frame lock, you can see right here, a few different blade shapes, and the slip joint version. I kind of had the idea of doing an integral slip joint, so the handle would just be all one piece of titanium. But so I made just a very basic prototype here out of some G10 and some titanium that I had. There is a problem though. The spring is way too weak. As you can see, there's really no tension on the blade at all. It kind of just swings loosely. You can see the spring going up though at the half stop and dropping back down at the half stop and everything. So if I put some serious pressure on the back, it kind of works. But I think the spring still needs to be thicker. So here's the design computerized. Pretty simple, just did this in AutoCAD. But you can see the bottom version of the spring right there is what it is now. It's a 1/16 of an inch thick, and it's way too thin. At least with this thickness of titanium I'm using, this stuff's not very thick. It's like 64 thousandths or something like that. I plan on using 100 thousandths for the spring and blade. So you can see up. Second one here is my first thought on how to fix to make the spring stronger. I would make it thicker through most of it, up to I forget exactly what it is, like a 1/16 plus a 32nd, whatever that would be, and then put a pin, a 1/16 inch pin, like most of the way towards the forward, so that would shorten the length of the spring, but it would still be a 1/16 of an inch thick, and then in the real version it would be 100 thousandths wide. So either that would make it stronger, or the top version where it's just the same thickness all the way through, but with that same pin. So I'm going to make the top two versions out of this thin titanium I have and see if that helps at all. Yeah, so that's the first thing that I've been working on, just kind of playing around with that. I'm going to be doing a let's see, where is it? Yeah, right here. I'm doing a run of kitchen knives, getting them water jet cut. Gonna get some AEBL from Aldo, and I'm gonna get about 29 of them. Only like 4 of them are spoken for, I believe. So here's the design. It's kind of a Kiritsuke Gyuto type thing, kind of Japanese inspired, but I don't know, just kind of my ideal chef's knife. It's got a little flat spot near the heel if you're a chopper, and then a nice long sweeping curve so you can rock if you would like to. Nice long handle. It's going to have either G10 or ironwood handles. I'm going to give people the option, I think, and 3/16 pins. Probably going to be flat ground with a conventional edge for ease of resharpening for people, and wherever they go, their local knife sharpener will be able to take care of them a little easier. Some of these will also go to my kind of former boss that I worked for as a knife sharpener, and we're going to do some special editions that are branded after the sharpening business that I run, called the Sharp Brothers. So yeah, we're going to put the logo on there, do some blue handles. I think it'll be really nice. So one other thing we did was we moved this table out from the back room of our basement into the kind of, you know, what used to be play area now is ham radio work area for my dad, computer station for me, pile of antler, fish tank, and now I have a table of knives. I don't remember if I showed this yet, but I believe I did. I got this pile of files here. Got another buffer. I put one of them on my truck. Bunch of knives that are ground. I don't believe I've shown. I think I've shown most of these file knives, the multi-grind. I did these couple little, just little utility knives that I'm going to be finishing up here. Started grinding one of the big files. This thing's mostly done. I think I showed this, I'm not sure. But a big ass buoy. It's like 14 inches overall, I think. But this should be pretty nice. I'm going to leave kind of a thicker edge on it and definitely a really thick tip. I'm not going to take the grind down more at the tip. I'm just going to convex that edge there. Have that little sweeping line. Yeah, but this thing's going to be badass. Very large. I'm doing a work in progress video on this one. I took video of me grinding it, and I'm going to be taking video of me putting handles on it, finishing it, everything. So you can see kind of the process I go through for file knives. These couple I finished up almost. I just have to sharpen them. Let me get focus here. This one's a little clip point. Hemp handle that is soaked with shellac, so it's not completely waterproof. Shellac doesn't really respond very well to water, but with the the file, you don't want to get this thing wet anyway. It's going to rust like crazy. But this has a hollow grind. This side is just about perfect. The line at the top there. Sorry, the lighting is atrocious in here. The side dips down a slight bit in the center, but still really nice. It could be a really nice like letter opener or just a little around the house utility knife. I mean, you could always take it into the woods or something, but I wouldn't want to get it wet. But rounded the spine, and the handle is rounded as well. Get a nice little transition in there between the rounded spine and handle. Just nice satin finish. And then one that I think I'm going to keep for myself, just because I love it so much. It's kind of like a little Quiken, I believe. Another hemp handle with the shellac. This one I got the grinds just spot on. Plunges are pretty nice. Really thin edge, really nice kind of polished grind here. Just finished it on a Scotch-Brite with some buffing compound on it. Yeah, my plunges are really on this one. And I just love the shape of it. There's a slight bit of the tip gone, but that'll come off in sharpening. A little bit of just gunk on there. Let's see, finishing up these few still. This one is sold. Many thanks to the lady who bought it for her husband. And then I finished up a sheath for this guy. I wanted to do kydex, but I couldn't do a traditional one because how the knife is designed, there really isn't much of a place for the kydex to grab onto. As you see, right here at the heel of the blade, that's not much at all for the kydex to grab onto. And so it either wouldn't have very good retention, or it would be very difficult to get out of the sheath. Excuse me. So I decided to do one with a snap closure, which turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I gotta say though, these are kind of a bitch to get set on here. You gotta make sure the little tab that's sticking out is not too long, otherwise they will be crooked over and over and you'll get really pissed off and waste a bunch of snaps. I'm speaking from experience, obviously. But I cut away part of the kydex so it could fit on there. This is a strip of rubber, just rubber sheeting that I had from when we built a pond out back, and just goes around and snaps closed. And then I put a little piece of kydex underneath the snap there, so you can just pop it with your thumb and then the knife comes right out. These two holes at the bottom here are 1.5 inches apart, so you can put a tech lock on there if you want. I think this would be really great in cross draw, or just on your hip. And this will be up on Gear Bastion very soon. I'll get it sharpened up, make a little belt loop to attach with it. I really want to keep this one for myself as well, but really happy with how it turned out. Those channels are nice. It's like forest green with jade liners, black Duracoat, and then that forest digicam sheath with the kind of black dark gunmetal rivets there, and really dig how this one turned out. I just think the whole package is super clean looking. With the black and green digicam, the black blade with the green, and then once the edge is on there, there will be that silver edge to match with the pins. I think it's just really nice. Hopefully somebody will enjoy this one. Super comfortable. It's a nice smooth peel ply, but fits in the hand really nicely. But yeah, so that's pretty much all for now. Like I said, I'm going to have some file knives ready real soon here, and a few more up on Gear Bastion as I get them finished. Done with summer classes now, thank God. That was obnoxious. But yeah, just trying to get finished up with school so I can focus on knives some more. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.